because we don't know the backstory on this animal, and you may be bringing an animal into your home, and maybe they were abused, and you have no idea. You know, they came from a shelter, and is that something that you could help identify in
Absolutely. I
communication?
do that all the time. I have a family right now that got a giant pit bull from an organization, and the dog had not been socialized. And, a lot of times humane societies, they're overworked, underpaid. They've got all these animals and they don't have time to socialize them. So thank God they called me and said, this dog wants to eat our cat. He's peeing on everything. He's can't walk on a leash. I mean, this guy weighs like 95 pounds and he's all muscle. So they brought him to me. We had one visit and he was a completely different guy because what did I do? Put him in communication and let him know, hey, buddy, you're not the pack leader. We're the pack leaders. This is what you need to do to fit in. And he was super happy to do that. He just didn't know. No one ever told him not to pee on everything. No one ever told him not to pull your arm out of the socket at the end of the leash.
Huh. It's almost as if he didn't know his role in the family.
I absolutely had no idea. And that's why he was at the shelter. He got big enough and the family was like, we can't handle him. And they just dropped him off. And he was there for 2 years before these people adopted him. Poor guy. Can you imagine how crazy you would be if you were in a kennel for 2 years because they didn't socialize him? They just fed him, gave him some attention, and he was pretty much in a kennel. And then he had an outdoor run. And so we opened up a whole new world for him. We put on a training collar that I used for communication. We let him know, okay, this is what you need to do to fit in. This is what you need to do because this is your new family. And he was like, whoa, no one ever said anything about any of this. And by the end of the visit, their little 8-year-old could walk him on a leash.
Mm.
And it was a whole new world. And I've been communicating with them every day. This was a couple of weeks ago, and he's doing so much better. And our next step now is to start to introduce him to my dogs and to my cats because he thinks the cat is something that he should go after and kill. He just doesn't know. And we'll do that. And over the next 4 to 6 months, he's going to be a service dog, Steve.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yeah, because I said, this guy wants a job. I mean, he's genetically programmed to do a job. And when you give him a job, not fighting and killing other dogs, because that's what he's programmed to do, but you give him a job within the family, he's going to be super happy and it's going to be a whole new world for him. And once he learns how to get along with other dogs and he realizes that cats are not, prey, again, a whole new world.